Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 8. Oh my goodness, what the flip? I was just in my base. Happily just in my base. Doing a little bit of crafting. I'm about to do some things that people mentioned in the comments of the last episode. And then I find out that the flipping Enderman, who I didn't even touch, didn't even look at, zipped around and killed one of my villagers, or my not villagers, colonists. What the heck? Sorry, dude. What the? I don't know what to do about that. That's distressing. I need to make some more mega torches.
Work.
Potatoes. Oh, blimey. What was his stats?
My best work for you.
Oh, okay. That guy needs more food. He's going to get a couple of watermelons. I'm going to definitely get that, dude. So, anyway, let me do some more prep and then I'll be back in a sec. I got him. Oh, and we just got the hospital. And we're back. That was a bit of an eventful, a couple of minutes, beginning of the episode. Interesting. What I was trying to talk about was, yeah, I implemented a few bits that people were mentioning. So, a load of people mentioned that you can use a compacting drawer instead of the sawmill. And you are absolutely right. So I put into this. This doesn't auto-pull. Confused me at first, but then I remembered and I was like, oh yeah. And I could just put a hopper here if I needed to. Maybe even a chute. I haven't tried a chute. I feel like a hopper would work. Maybe. Anyway, I put in one of these item pipes and that's just pushing into the crusher. And then I've got some hopper botany pots. I forgot that you could put melons in these. So the melons are being grown and then... Oh, you even get seeds out of it. Wait, really? You do get seeds. That's insane. Did not realise that. Whoa. Okay, this one is full up. But we already knew that. Yeah, so what happens here is the compacting drawer, can compact stuff down, so you can have an iron ingot go here, and then you get the nugget and the block. And if you've got enough of the certain item, you can pull out the block, or the nugget, or the actual ingot itself. So it's really handy, especially for auto crafting later on. But yeah, this is pulling the actual melon slices out, because I put a melon slice in here to begin with, and because of that the only thing it can pull out of here is the melon slices, not the full melons. The reason we're doing this, by the way, is because a melon, if you crush it up, gives 5, but if you put it in here you get 9 slices, and a slice, if you crush it up, gives 4. So you get 36 biofuel out of one entire melon if you do it the crush, the split way, if you know what I mean. I'm not sure I made that clear in the last episode. I also did add a couple more gas burning generators. Apparently you can run 6 off of this, which is, I mean, absolutely crazy amount. And also these actually produce a lot. 11k each is what they can produce. I think it's more than that. I think it's 18k or something like that. So if you got 6 of them, that's over 100k of, well over 100k of power coming out of this tiny little setup. It's crazy. This setup is absolutely mental. We did do this in our Season 2 All the Mods 7. So we are kind of going from All the Mods 7 and doing the exact same thing in All the Mods 8. But it's different because reasons. I'm not going to do a quarry straight away and try and upgrade that. Although we will get into a quarry soonish. But yeah, I think this looks a little bit better. I am going to box it in at some point and make a little building for it. I'm going for like the village sort of aesthetic. Is it already nighttime? Oh, blimey. I've got to wait for my colonists to sleep. I did put down my hospital. Hospital is right here. Oh, and I don't know if I've mentioned it yet, but there was a pirate spawn right here. So I went and took the pirate out. That was easy enough. Really need to make some more mega torches. I might actually do that now, because I've got a decent amount of diamonds just from digging about. Yeah. Ah, the gold. Gold is the big issue. Oh, I upgraded this as well to be a gold chest. Which, now that I think about it, I just used a bunch of gold. Brilliant. Okay, so we can make one more mega torch. Which means I might move one of my mega torches over. Although we are like a big square-ish. So I could do with like 4 altogether. Oh yeah, I didn't even mention this. I got a diamond furnace now, and I did put the factory upgrade on there. Now that we got decent power. Ah, there you go. All colonists tucked in. Right, there we go. Yeah, now we got decent power. I thought, well, might as well upgrade this. And, well, you can see it right here. I already had it open. Easy upgrade. As I said, I've got like a good amount of diamonds. Let's grab a couple of those, actually. And dark oak. Mega. There you go. One more mega torch. We'll put that somewhere else as well. I feel like this one can go like here. And then maybe I bump the one out that's like right here in the middle of our colony. I'll put this maybe over here somewhere. I don't want to put it right at the edge. Oh, maybe I do put it right at the edge, like right here. There you go. In my Season 2, what I did was I just put a ton, absolute ton of these just around. But as I said, I had a quarry and stuff, so that's why that happened. But yeah, this dude's gonna mine this area out and make us a hospital, and then we don't have to really feed our colonists any more potatoes or carrots. Saying that though, I do want to make a couple of farms for potatoes and carrots, because then all the potatoes and carrots will go into here, and then the courier will then move all of those into the hospital. I think that would be a good idea. But that's not what this episode is about. This episode is about some sort of inventory and crafting mechanic. Now, I was planning on going Applied Energistics. Well, actually, to be fair, what I was planning on doing is going for refined storage if that got added, because I absolutely love refined storage. It's actually my favourite mod of all time. And a couple of people have mentioned this, but yeah, it is basically Applied Energistics 1. So you know it's called Applied Energistics 2. Applied Energistics 1 was when it didn't have channels, and it was a little bit more easy to follow, if you know what I mean. And refined storage is like a... it's hard to explain. It's kind of like a not reimagined, but a... I liked the mod the way it was, so I'm going to make it again the way that I thought it should be. You know, that it's an homage to the original, I should say. But yeah, now that we've got... I need to make some better armor as well, but now we've got that, I think, other than me making more armor, probably osmium, because we've got a bunch of it. Just a helmet. I think we are going to go for Applied Energistics. I do know there's one from Occultism that you can use, and it's like cross-dimensional, and you can just like chuck stuff in there. It's really good. But there's no crafting mechanic behind that. There's no like auto-crafting or anything like that. So that's a miss from me, I think. And the Integrated Dynamics one, you got to have like the headspace for Integrated Dynamics, and it's kind of complicated. And I know Applied Energistics 2 is also kind of complicated, but in a different way. Like, the crafting mechanics is a little bit easier to understand, if you know what I mean. So, we are going to go Applied Energistics, is what I sort of rambled and should have said from the beginning. So, at Applied. You know what I could do? Now that I think about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I've got like 13 here. Maybe I can remove the sink and put another one in. Or we make another... Ooh, I like this idea. We can make a ton of drawers. Oh, we've got loads of wood now, by the way. I just used a bunch of this for the hospital, but got loads of wood of all different... Well, not all different types, but some of the different types. I don't know why that's in there twice. There we go. So, I do need to go get a spruce. I still haven't found a spruce. And I need to make another one of these and make an acacia one. I think those are the only woods that we'll need. So we got oak, dark oak. Dark oak. Forgot about that. Dark oak. Is mangrove an actual thing? Where does that come from? Were these added? Because it does say Minecraft, right? Do they have a... I've never seen this tree before. Maybe it was added. That'd be interesting. So there's a brand new tree. There's a white mangrove sapling. Okay. Sapling. I don't know. That looks strange to me. Anyway, yeah, we could do with getting all the wood because our mine colonies would need them. Haha, get it? But with that wood, that means we can make tons of drawers, right? So we might as well do that. Ah, brilliant. I just, oh, I don't know where... Oh, and I just landed on that one too. Okay. I need to stop doing that. I might have to... Might put glass over this at some point. Make a little area for that. I quite like having these around my base. It's just interesting to me. Anyway, yeah, we can make a bunch of drawers and then get a drawer controller. So, at functional... So we've got the linking tool and the other tool, the configuration tool, which we can make. We've got a diamond and an emerald. And then a drawer, yeah, storage controller. Super easy to make. I think we got some quartz from when we went into the nether. If not, we can go fly about. Now we got a decent amount right there. So... yeah, I think what we could do is make the draw controller and then we can use a ME storage bus. ME storage. Oh, my hand's very cold right now, so apologies. Bus. It's cost of living for you. So we've got, yeah, one of these things and it just like attaches. And you can like extend your storage without actually having them in a disk. So we are going to make the disk drive as well and a couple of disks. Because, I mean, we should, right? Because, like, I don't want to have a drawer specifically for, what's in here? Like these ender tiers or, I don't know, all of the like different MBT values on like different drops. They're all going to be different, meaning that they won't stack. So all the things that don't stack, we'll just get like another drawer for them, or not a drawer for them, like a disk, and we'll put them in a disk. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. I might just crack out the basics of Applied Energistics because I've already like covered it a couple of times on my channel already. If you are interested in that, then I've got a pretty short series on the Cuboid Outpost, which is kind of a little questing pack I did around Christmas time. And yeah, I do a little bit of AE and that. It has changed a tiny bit, but I'm also playing all the mods 7 to the skies, and I did a lot of that in there, where I'm understanding channels and stuff. So, yeah, I'm just going to skip the beginning. Okay, quick one. The first roadblock I've got is the fact that sticky pistons, you can't use the latex. So I've got a few bits of latex right here. You just can't use them. I'm trying to use them for the inscriber. You need this to start off, right? So I need to actually get some slime balls, and I'm going to do this. So you get some dough from Create. You get some lime dye. Shouldn't be bad to go and get. I mean, we do have... is there any other good way of getting... Oh, I don't know. Maybe it is going to be a bit more difficult than I thought. I mean, green should be easy because we got some cactus, so I'll just chuck that in the cloche that I destroyed earlier. White dye, though. I've got a bit of bone meal. I've got some white dye. Okay, I'll make some lime and some dough. So, dough is wheat flour. Just chuck some wheat in either the crushing wheel or the millstone. I actually have a millstone now, so I'm going to take it from here. You can't actually do more than a stack, I don't think. But yeah, put a millstone right here. Lob that in, and it's got a chute underneath. And I actually crushed my bones in this when I was trying to get potatoes earlier. And this will give us some wheat. And we just need to put it with... Where is the actual wheat, the dough? I might have to... I feel like I should make one of these, a fan. Yeah, I think I'm going to make a fan and then do all of that gubbins. Yeah, I can branch off of here. I don't know if the stress from this will be able to do a fan, but it doesn't need to be a powerful fan. You can literally come off this super slow. I am using Mystical. I probably should have mentioned... I did mention it, right? I think I did. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do a little bit of Mystical. I don't know if you can put these in cloches. Seed reprocessor. It doesn't say you can put them in cloches, and I doubt you can put them in... I forgot to make this thing, but I doubt you can put them in the botany pots. You can put this one in botany pot though, so maybe you can. We'll give it a go. I made myself one of these infusion crystals. In fact, what I was going to do is see if we can get enough supremium to make like the infinite charge one, because that's like the one that you always want to go for straight away, right? That's 3 supremium. Not amazing. We want to make... Where is it? This bad boy. So we need 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay, we need double that. And I don't think I've got enough to do double. That one. Because each one of these... So, 4 stacks of inferium essence becomes 1 supremium. Gotcha. Okay. I accidentally got the inferium seeds out of there as well. It's going to go in one of my random chests. Yeah, so all I need to do now... Yeah, I'm going to leave these. I'll lob them in here as well. We'll come back to that when we've got some in... more inferium. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I just realised I used my... Yeah, that'll do. Put those away. There we go. I need a seed, but I've got seeds right here. And instead of going in there, I did have a crafting table out here. I'm going to do this really quickly, and then I'm going to get back to doing like the beginnings of this. I've got a redstone torch. There you go, that'll do it. Just needs a redstone signal. In fact, I think I could probably just leave this here. Normally I put a redstone block underneath, but I didn't have one at the time, right? So, if I do this, I wonder if I can... No, you can't put them in there. Oh, now I've got these. Right, I can bin these, to be fair. And the acorns, because I don't need acorns. So, where can this go? This could probably go in one of these hopper botany pots. I think I used all my botany pots for melon, which is fine. I can just nick one of these, can't I? Yeah, that's fine. I think that's a bit overkill, doing 5 melons on this. I think I only need, well, maybe 2. I don't think 1 was keeping up, but I didn't give it enough time to sort of check. I think we need to put this on some of the farmland. So if I do that, I'll stick that back away. So yeah, if I grab one more of these, in fact, why don't we put it on Supremium farmland? Is there like an even higher Supremium? Like there is Insanium, but I don't have enough to do that, so I'll just make some Supremium for now. If this doesn't work, then I can always put my Inferium in there. For now, I'm going to stick it right here. Looks like it's growing. Time in a... Okay, time in a bottle's not in this. What about the wand, the acceleration wand? That's not in here either, so no tick acceleration for me. Excellent. That is just going to take its time. Ooh, that was a bit of lag, wasn't it? I probably should sleep. I should say that there was a blood moon a minute ago. And super scary. Because I don't have the effect of the mega torch right here. At the back of my base. So this area here was like full of mobs. It's like, see, there's even a creeper in my boat. Silly sod. Right. I'm going to let this just, you know, do its thing. It is incredibly slow. But I don't know how many I'm going to get from this. I might get a good amount, you never know. It doesn't have anything in JEI about these, so it's a bit weird. I should definitely not fly about because I'll just land on my crops otherwise. Yeah, if I stick one here. I don't need a melon seed. What am I doing? There we go. Melon seeds can go away as well. Yeah, I'll just leave this to do its thing. I know this is a 2x2, but it will still go in one of the compartments, right? Plus, I think what will happen is when it fills this one up, it will just fill this one up. Or one of the other ones, right? And then when that one's filled up, it will go into the next one, and so on and so on. Plus, this might give us seeds, because this thing over here was giving us seeds. So, if anything, we needed a 1x2 instead of a 2x2. But, yeah, that's going to get me some Certus quartz, because I don't have any other than the stuff that I mined. Plus, I don't think this thing over here, does it say fully grown? It just says Certus quartz cluster. There you go. These things do work. I think you just need some way of like detecting if it's a fully grown Certus quartz block. And then when you've detected that, you need some way of mining it. Integrated dynamics might be good for that. Or annihilation plane? I think you can put on an annihilation plane like what you want to be annihilated. So you could say annihilate the fully grown crystal cluster and only the fully grown crystal cluster. So when it grows all the way up, you can just say, alright, annihilate and bring everything into the system. That might be a good idea. This is getting very hectic in my base, isn't it? I have a plan to fix that, but we're not going to do it yet. So, And yeah, the reason I mention that is because I'm going to move these down here. I'm going to go get the rest of them when I can be bothered. Oh, oh my goodness. Thank goodness you're never going to hear me say this again. And yeah, you're going to not believe that I've said it, but thank goodness Mystical's in this. Because I made a Mystical for the Fluix essence, because this stuff is really hard to get. Well, it's not really hard, it's just a pain in the bum. I have been using this as I've got it, so I've got about 20 of this so far. This is so slow. I need some way of like bulk producing this if I can, but yeah, very annoying. Both like just the way that everything's now done with. Oh, I made this now, so, and I've got a 1k left over that I'm gonna probably use. Ooh. Okay, well they've updated a bunch of stuff. That's pretty cool. Terminal style, small terminal, tool centered, whatever. Yeah. So everything is a right pain in this because let me get rid of that. First off, there's normally mods installed, like extra extra utility mods. Not extra utils, but like utility mods for applied energistics, which make the inscriber less of a pain to use. Oh, I put my press away for that one. Press. There you go. So right now what happens is if you put one thing in here, you can only put one thing in here until it's finished, and then you can put another one in. It's just such a pain. I've never liked that mechanic from Applied Energistics 2. Secondly, it's just like the sheer amount of stuff that I needed to get. I actually got a few more of these over here. I'm going to have to wait for these to grow because I'm completely out of Certus quartz right now. But yeah, just the sheer amount of like having to harvest that stuff. That if you didn't have like other mods installed and you were just using Applied Energistics, it'd be like the worst. I suppose there is the whole like, you know, you can use the annihilation plane later on and stuff. So we'll probably set that up, to be fair. But for now, this is being powered by a flux point right down here. It's really cheap, like the power on this, 16 FE per tick, which is 8k AE per tick. But yeah, I made a 64k. Oh, that's pretty cool. It shows you what's in there right now. I literally just dumped whatever was in these two chests into the system itself. Oh, and there's a bunch of stuff up here as well. So I should probably do that as well. Just chuck everything in. Get rid of that now. But yeah, eventually what we're going to do is we're going to use the storage bus, and I'm going to set up a bunch of drawers somewhere. I think I've expressed it in the past as well. I'm not a big fan of like the wireless mechanic in AE2 as well. I think it's just overly complicated. But yeah, we've got it set up. I mean, it's an inventory system. We can look into all of these bits. And it's decent enough for now. I always set it up like this now, where the controller's at the bottom. And then, unless it's solar paneled, then the controller goes at the top. And the drives go down the bottom. But yeah, I like this because you've got it in the middle. If you look at it sideways, it's like a little bow tie, almost. That's how I see it, at least. So, sort by number, sort order descending. That's how I like it, yeah. I just went and got a load more redstone because I ran out of redstone doing that. There's so much redstone. But I'm really glad that we've got something set up, because looking for all these chests, my goodness. Yeah, looking for all these chests is a bit mental. So I kind of want to power this differently. Like move the flux point maybe at the back, but then that would, oh, I don't know. I wanted to out the bottom like feed round into like a draw system, or maybe have a draw system underneath. That was my plan. I'm going to make a like underneath area, and maybe do white concrete. I know you guys, if you've been watching for a while, you might be like, oh, white concrete again, but it just fits like a lab aesthetic, in my opinion. It's not where I meant to land. I meant to land up here. In the meantime, we have been... I thought the guy was making the university. Did I not give him all the bits? I didn't.
I could help you with
Oh, he needs some shears. That's why. That's why he's completely stopped. Oh, pain. Don't look at my bag. I've got all my crap in there still. At mine colonies. There you go. I've got these two things out again. So he's doing the build. Oh, okay, I didn't give him anything even. Okay, I need to give him all the bits, which is probably what I'll do right now. It's a bit of a weird episode because, yeah, Applied Energistics was, yeah, that's what I decided to go this series until, well, if Refined Storage gets added, I will swap over. Let's just say that. So, just I prefer it, in my opinion. I'll stop complaining about it now. Anyway, I need to give this guy all the bits that he requires. Also, the builder over here, he's like requesting all the items here, but it's not showing up in his little required resources thing. So I don't know why he's being like that, but I suppose I could like manually just write down all the bits that he needs and then go give it to him. But I think the hospital is more important right now. So I'm going to get the hospital stuff all set up and sent over to that bloke. And then we'll be back in a bit. As tradition, I'm going to probably try and do this every time there's like a big dump of items to them.
Work.
And I also need to give this guy some shears.
I could help you with
Ooh, he's a little bit low on shovel, isn't he? Should probably get him a shovel. Shovel. Let's get him 2, because he's going to do a bit of digging for us, so we don't have to do it. He's digging out this entire area. You might need an axe as well to chop that tree down. Where's inventory on here? There it is. Just stick those in there. Yeah, he's going to do all the digging over here. And this guy's, yeah, still being a pain.
I could help you with that.
I can give him those, I suppose. I wonder if I give them just a little bit. So it says required resources.
Work.
Glass. Okay, I'll give him all those bits as well. So I just gave him all his stuff, and now it says I've started working on the build. There we go. Now it shows me the rest of the stuff that I need to give him. Alright, there you go. He's building. He's finally doing something. Good for you, man. Good for you. I made a mistake, didn't I, at the beginning of the episode? When I said, oh, cool, we've done with the research. We should have researched something else, like, straight away, I suppose. Keen? No. I always, think, which one should I pick next? Ambition. Mystical sights. Ooh. Those can be quite good. I'm not going to do that one now, though. Let's have a look at technology. Technology sounds about right, doesn't it? Biodegradable. We don't actually have that much bone meal right now. Soft shoes. Farmers will no longer trample crops. That actually sounds really good. Feathers and white wool. Because I need to make a farmer. Feathers and white wool. We can do that, I hope. I have to look through all my chests to find feathers. I'm so low on feathers, I thought I'd fly about a bit. And I found one of these mushroom thingies. Should have some good loot in here. Mushroom stem. Where's the entrance? There it is. And it's got a mushroom. Oh, that's a lot of loot right there. Running away, because that will spawn at some point. This one's already spawned. This is I think a hoglin, you know. Oh my goodness. Ow. Oh, I can hear a crossbow. It's not what you want to hear. He's riding a cow. That is amazing. Right, how do I get into this place? Like that. Ow. Ow. One shot. That's pretty good. Oh, there's two more of them right there. Any more for any more when it comes to loot? Or is that it? There's some loot down here maybe? Oh, yeah, there you go. There's a loot chest. Or whatever this thing's called. Can fill for fish. Oh, I just remembered I need to eat like random stuff. What the flipping heck? Look at this. And there's that thing, whatever that is. Okay. Grab those whilst we're here. There's another one there. Ow. Land up here. Oh, I thought I had a full inventory, but I don't. I missed it, that's why. Brilliant. To keep looking around for these loot barrel chest things. Nothing over there. Oh, there's one right there. Oh, that one's got a little cactus. So if you are finding it difficult finding cactuses, you can find it like that. Ooh, proper ore. No way. And a diamond sword. Okay, we'll have that. This is our new sword. Just insta-killed that dude. That's pretty good. I'm going to leave the rest of that. I'm sure there's other stuff around here. I think for now I'm going to leave it. No, I'm not. I want to get at least one more. And this one more will be the death of me, I bet. There it is. Oh, another diamond sword. No way. Take some of that and yeah, grab that as well. Cool. Hello. You can't get me. Okay. Oh, that was a lot of stuff. Pretty decent. I don't know what spawns these, but I've seen them in a few ATM packs recently, so that's pretty good. Okay, final thing, and then I'm going to call it an episode, I think. But I did try these. He started working on Builder's Hut. Lovely. I did try these in the cloche, just in case cloche was quicker, you know, and it doesn't work in the cloche. I think. My inventory's still full of gubbins. I should probably just chuck these away. Is it already full up? No, it isn't. Good. I am going to nick these out. I didn't use a farmland when I was using it. I used it over here, so let's get rid of this. Yeah, you can't put farmland in there, and you can't put these seeds in there either. See? So that's a bit of a poop. I need to put a void upgrade on this one. I made a load of chests out of birch, and then used birch for the drawers as well. These are the ugliest looking drawers ever, honestly. Oh, I'll be using those for upgrades from now on. But there is the void upgrade. Sweet. And I can do that as well, and that gets rid of all of those. Thank you for everybody who suggested doing this. I think this is way better. I should really put a flux point on this. And then, or I should have this down here and run everything over here off flux points. But yeah, it's all good. I did set up a cactus as well, which I removed the flux point for and put it over here because I didn't have another flux point on me at the time. And these don't share power, which is super annoying. So I had to put some cables on top. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it there for this episode. So let's have a look at the statistics. We are at 1.34 days, so good couple of hours on this episode as well, I think, today. Right, well, thank you for watching, thanks for joining, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. So, nothing really to report this episode, other than the fact that these are the things I'll be using tomorrow. So we've got, I think this is a Ryobi, yeah, Ryobi pin nailer. It's got like a DeWalt extension on it right here. So yeah, you can use the batteries from DeWalt. So I'll be using that to nail all of the architraves we've got right there to the walls. And I've also got a mean looking circular saw, DeWalt circular saw right here, which I will be using to chop some strips off of bits of wood like that. This is what my living room looks like right now, by the way. So this is like the dining room and this is the living room. Yeah, it's just wall to wall boxes and mess right now, because this is what you get when you're renovating a house, I suppose. But yeah, I need to rip bits using this circular saw off of this. Ideally I'd have a table saw, but we're borrowing these off a friend and he didn't have a table saw, so it's like, you know, it's good that we've at least got this. So yeah, I'm going to try tomorrow and rip little strips off of this, and that'll go where the door is. There's, well, I've explained it a few times already. I need to flush out the wall with the new plaster to where the architrave goes. So that's what is going to come off that bit of wood there.